With confidence, and if he is, he should be just fine.
And the home opener is underway. Hey! Comes up empty. That's strike two. In the air, left field, down the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting second, shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
0-1.
And now 2-0.
Outside.
Out to short, Bichette. 2 away here in the top of the first. Ernie Clement next up for the Blue Jays. One of my favorite Ernie Clement notes. He got his most recent glove, the one he played the 25 season with, off of eBay. A woman from Japan sent it to him. I asked, what'd you put in the search engine? And that is that. This is Corbin Carroll.
Leading off the ball game here this afternoon. Center fielder, number 7, Corbin Carroll.
Up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Everyone's trying to elevate the ball in today's game, but if you can hit a ball that hard on the ground, it's going to find some holes.
Inside, ball 1.
And the 1-0.
That's a ball.
Now a quick throw to first. Tries to get back and save. Back over to first. And they almost caught him, but he's back in time. Good hitters count the 2-0. There's a line drive to left field. Reaching down, makes the catch. Yelly stepping into the box now.
Left fielder, Christian Yelly.
That missed by a lot. And that's ball 1.
Ball.
Pitch out, but no action. That one's in there, and it's 2-1.
Nasty 2-0 slider there for a strike. That tells you he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch.
Quick toss to first. Tries to get back and save. Man at first, 1 away. Here's the pitch. Runner goes. There's a ball. Throw, save. That's a stolen base. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass. Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Inside, ball 1.
Nice stop. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. So bases all loaded up. Bichette up to the dish. Golden opportunity right here.
Ball
Way to
1.
lay off that pitch down.
And another ball.
Pressure's on right here. 2-0 count, bases loaded. You don't want to fall to a 3-ball count and then walk in or on. He's got to challenge the hitter
That's
right
off the
here.
plate.
Next pitch. Outside. Ground ball left side, could be 2. Correa tossed to second, and that's 2. Back here at Oracle Park, and now for the Jays, Carlos Correa.
Ball, that's out.
He's
Ball,
just
in.
missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike. But so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one missed. Hard hit, right side. To first, leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting 5th, first baseman, Rafael Devers.
Suarez certainly has electric stuff, considered by many to be a strikeout pitcher. He might not be at the top level in that category, but strikeout's a big part of his game. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Batting 6th, right
2 outs,
fielder,
base is
George
empty.
Springer.
Here's George Springer.
Nope, that's a
And
ball.
he doesn't beat himself. I mean, he's going to throw strikes. He's not going to issue many free passes, and he's going to keep the ball in the ballpark. So when you look at that, he's not completely preventing guys from hitting home runs, but he's so consistent that you look up. By the time he gives the ball over, it's the 6th or 7th inning, and there's 1 or 2 runs on the board at most.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Batting 7th, the designated hitter, James Wood.
Foul ball there. And that's a strike.
He's clearly out there throwing pitches in this situation. First base is open. If he walks him, no big deal.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Back here in San Francisco, bottom of the inning, Colby Thomas now at the plate. And a foul ball. The 0-1. And that skips in the dirt. That's off the inside corner. Ball 2.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
That's a little bit low. That one finds the zone, and the count is filled up. Ripped on a line to center. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Nice grab. Throw to first, and very nicely done for the out. Next up for the A's, Luke Keeschel. In the air, right field. And the inning is over. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game.
Ball.
And now 2 balls and a strike. Fought off foul. Battling here as he fouls it away. Got him swinging. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Batting ninth, center fielder Miles Straw.
That's to third. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the third. Back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Chandler Simpson, the next to hit. Led off the game with a strikeout. And that one is downstairs. And that is ball 1.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
2 down, nobody on. That
Ball,
one misses. And the count is 3-1. Foul ball. This one in the air, center field. Carroll under it, and that'll do it. Back here at Oracle Park, stepping in, Alec Bohm.
Nope. That's ball 2.
On the ground to the left. And foul ball. The 2-1. And a foul ball. 2-2. And that one ripped to left. Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
He was all over that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Ball 1.
Still tied at 0. Last of the 3rd. And a breaking ball misses outside.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here or this could get ugly.
Fastball for a strike. And a count 2-1. Right through there for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit, and then by the time it gets there, it's out of the swing plane.
That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. That's down. One hops off the wall. And he's got a double.
Back-to-back base hits. Recognized the break on that pitch early, and that allowed him to keep his front shoulder in. You know, it's easy to bail on those front door breaking balls, but a great job right there of letting it travel, then unloading a nice balanced swing.
And now it's the switch hitter, Carlos Santana. The A's with a chance to score first here in the last half of the 3rd. Swing and a foul out of play. Fights it off. He'll see another.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to as far as just a late swing.
That's to 3rd. There's one.
Up next for the A's, left fielder, Christian Yelich.
That's outside.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at 1st and 3rd. Hard liner. Should be extra bases. He's got it. Runner tagging and heading for home. And they'll score first. It's 1-0. Anthony Santander at the plate. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that one fouled off. Now the 0-1.
Aye.
Runner takes off. Pitch is
That's a
low.
ball.
Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jacob Wilson. Ripped to right. Thomas takes it in for the out. And a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Ernie Clement.
Well, we call that keyholing. Even though it's right there and looks pretty good, if he doesn't love it, he's not going to swing that early in the count.
Popped up. Bichette. 2 down. Here's Carlos
Up next for the
Correa.
Blue Jays,
Grounded out his
third
first time
baseman,
up.
Carlos Correa.
On the ground to 3rd. Slings to first, and he has thrown 4 shutout innings. Back here in San Francisco, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Anthony Santander getting ready to hit.
Ball 1.
You know, these A's showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Here's a 3-0. There's a strike.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Swings and misses. Now 3-2. The other way, and foul ball. Good job to fight that one off. Payoff pitch. Carrying well. And it is gone. A soaring shot to center.
Nope. That's inside.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Rip, but it curls foul. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Next offering upstairs.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
High fly ball out to center field. 1 away. Next to hit, Colby Thomas. He's 0 for 1.
Right fielder, Colby Thomas.
Popped in the air, left field. Simpson settles underneath it, takes it in for the out.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
Alejandro.
That one fouled off. Two down, nobody on. That one inside, look out. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Straw under this one. And that is that. Ready now for the 5th inning. And now for the Jays, Rafael Devers.
Well, these Jays, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They've got players in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
That one ripped right center field. That's back. Going, gone. A solo shot. And they're on the board. It's 2-1. Swings through that one for strike one.
So until they prove they can at least fight some of that off-speed stuff off, I'd imagine they're going to keep getting a steady diet of breaking balls, changeups, and the like.
The 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. This one in the air center field. He's got it, and there's one down. James Wood at the plate. Last year gained some attention. He was intentionally walked at a game June 29th 4 times. Only the third player this century to be intentionally walked 4 times in a single game, joining Manny Ramirez and Barry Bonds.
Up next for the Blue Jays, catcher Patrick Bailey.
Swings through that one out in front that time.
Ball. That's inside.
2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Not close with that one. Ball 2. Ground ball to Bohm. Whips it across. That is the inning. Back here at Oracle Park, we head to the bottom of the 5th. Luke Keeschel digs in now. On the ground, and it goes just foul. Late swing fouled off.
Nope. That's inside.
That's down and in.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
That one the other way, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Line to left, and that's a base hit. And that turns the lineup over.
Back-to-back singles. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat. Make you feel really good inside.
Ben Joyce gets the ball now.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Next to hit, Corbin Carroll. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. 0-1. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. They fired in quickly, so it's first and second with only 1 away.
Designated hitter, Carlos Santana.
Tap foul at the plate. And now the 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boo.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
Up next for the A's.
Big at bat coming up with Christian Yelich stepping in.
Yelich.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
To third, Correa. Play made, that ends the inning. here in San Francisco. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Off to a good start with a leadoff nod.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Bunting, but that's a foul ball. And a ground ball to first. Over to Bichette. Over to first. Safe. And now the shortstop, Jacob Wilson.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Quick move to first, and he's back in there.
Nope, outside.
The Blue Jays with the tying run on at first, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Line and a base hit into right. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
That's out to center field. Carroll should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up a base. So 2 away with runners at the corners. Now Correa up to hit. Has grounded out a couple of times. That one misses, and that's ball one. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Out to short. And that will end the inning. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's a big power threat. Anthony Santander.
You know, these athletics doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. One thing that really stands out to me is how they've only struck out 1 time. That's good discipline right there, and on top of it, they're producing more than a hit per inning.
That missed by a lot. 3 balls, no strikes.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
High fly ball down the left field line. Simpson giving chase. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
First offering way inside, almost got him. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Colby Thomas now at the plate. Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's. Brandon Marsh. Runner on first with 1 down for him. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Wilson has a beat on it. He's there. He's got it. 2 away now. In steps the man they call Captain Kirk.
Catcher, Alejandro Kirk.
Fouled off left side. A's leading by a run here in the bottom of the 6th. On the ground to third. Correa gets it to first. That ends the frame. Top of inning number 7. And now for the Jays, Rafael Devers.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Out to center. Yelich on the move. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, right fielder George Springer.
Ball 1.
Inside corner, that's a strike. 1-2. On the ground, out to short. Bichette whips it to first. And 2 away to start the 7th.
Next for the Blue Jays,
and next is the designated hitter, James Wood. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. Base hit center field. And the tying run is on base.
You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came.
Gavin Stone gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
But with the tie and run at first base, he's looking for something he can get a lot of barrel on, drive it into a gap, and score that run from first base.
Just off the inside edge.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get into scoring position.
Swing and a miss. 1-2. Got him swinging. Back here at Oracle Park, leading off, Luke Diesel. Out of the bullpen for the Jays, Tommy Nance.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Looks like a pinch hitter for the A's, Bryson Stott. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. That one ripped. And that's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Up next to the A's, third baseman.
Runner on the go. That's in for a strike. Go to second. Save. Man at second. That one in the dirt and gets away. No advance, though. Ground ball, and that's through the infield. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 2.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Corbin Carroll. This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Next offering is fouled back. Oh, 0-2 now. Stays alive. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. He did not go around. Here's a 1-2. Runner on the go. That one is absolutely belted. It bangs off the wall.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
That's in for a strike.
Don't be surprised on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Here comes the 0-1. Chopped out in front of the plate. Throws to first in time, and that is a big first out. Runners at second and third and 1 out. Now the left fielder, Christian Yelich. Calling for the intentional walk, and that loads up the bases. And the force play is now in order. On the ground to short, could be 2. Wilson over to second, on to first, double play. We go to the 8th, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Stone goes 6'1", 27 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick in 2020. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Well, in this one, the offense has sputtered. Somebody's got to find a way to get on, keep the line moving, and manufacture at least 1 run. Then maybe you get 2 or 3.
No swings, says Freddie Ferguson. There's a swing and a drive. That one opts against the fence. And he'll get there with a double to lead off the 8th.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Base hit center field.
Here comes the runner.
He'll score easily. It's an RBI single, and now they trail by 1. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Jacob Wilson, 1 for 3. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. Strike in there. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And the tying run is now in scoring position.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
The 0-2. Swing and a ball ripped down the right field line. If it's fair, it's gone. And it slices foul, but it had the distance. So the tying run is second. Line drive down the line, and it's foul. The 0-2. This one in the air right field. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Good eye right there.
Doubled up on the slider away. Two-seamer here. Just watch and see.
The shortstop takes the ball.
That two-seam fastball is usually coupled with a slider away, and when a hitter's conscious of the pitch in, it's hard for him to cover.
Out towards right center field. Base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score. It's an RBI single. Tie game here in the 8th.
Showed a lot of fight with 2 strikes in that AB. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep, so pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
Go ahead run into scoring position as he stops at second.
4 hits in a row, and they're really swinging it here. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And here comes Carlos Correa. Fouled off down the right side. And that one fouled off.
Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out. And that is a big first out. Adrian Morejon gets the call from the pen. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. 0-1. Upstairs.
Oh, that's too high.
That one not close. 2-1. Popped up left side. Infield fly called there. And the batter is George Springer.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Gets him to chase after that one.
Talk about tying a guy up. That was ugly.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. Back here in San Francisco. Now it's the shortstop, Bo Bichette. And fouled off. The 0-1.
Ball inside.
swings over the top of that one.
Well, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. He talked about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
1-2 now. Line drive, base hit. So the go-ahead run is on base with a knock.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats.
New pitcher now for the Jays, Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
And that one fouled off.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it.
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate, and the runner stays where he is. Two one now. And that one hit 97 on the gun.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
And he walked him. And with 2 outs, the go-ahead run is at second base. Next up for the A's, Alejandro Kirk. 0 for 3 in this one. That one misses. That's 5 straight. High fly ball lifted in the air right field. And there's one down.
Up next for the A's, second baseman, Bryson Stott.
First pitch swinging. Just missed. The Athletics with the go-ahead run standing at second near the bottom half of the 8th inning. Check swing called strike. And the count 1-2. That one 95 to finish him off. And here comes Alec Bohm. 3 for 3 with 3 singles. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
2 on, 2 outs. And another ball. Late swing, fouled off. The count 2-1. That one missed.
Ball out there on the mound. He's got to go right after this hitter because you don't want to turn this lineup over. This is the guy that you've got to get that final out, get out of this inning.
This to third, and that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single. They lead it in the 8th.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. Turned on it nicely. Definitely a little out in front of the pitch, but he didn't hook around it too much and was able to keep it fair down the line.
Hits the corner. Strike 1. In the air, left field. And it stays fair. In comes the run from second. Now the throw comes in. Runner holds at third.
A couple of singles back to back. That's one of those things where as a hitter you kind of feel like you were due for something like that to drop in for you, no matter how good or bad you've been swinging the bat as of late. And he just fought it off and dropped.
Run around the move.
Ball,
Pitch misses.
inside.
No throw, safe at second. So with second and third occupied, they go for the intentional walk. Base is now loaded, and there's a force at every base. Here comes Christian Yelich. That one to first. Here's the tag, and he's out. They limit the damage here. Back here at Oracle Park, now it's the Toronto designated hitter, James Wood. Yeah, that's fouled off.
A healthy cut, tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
Swing and a miss. That is strike two. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Comes up empty.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Struck him out swinging. Now only one out remaining. Here's the center fielder. There's a strike.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you'd love to see.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. And that'll do it.
Nice work